Hi guys, and welcome back. Jet Scott here, as always, to present you with some great entertainment, or at least I hope it's great entertainment. Today, we're going to do something a little backwards. Instead of installing our freshly new U-jointed drive shaft for the Dart, which is right here, worked on this yesterday, off camera, just putting new U-joints in. It was a pain in the butt. If you guys have ever done U-joints, you know what I'm talking about. It's absolute pain in the butt. Or even instead of installing our throttle cable bracket or anything like that, we're going to do something that really doesn't make much sense, but we're going to go ahead and get it done because it bugs the crap out of me. It goes along with this. This is some color match paint I ordered that is about as far off as it gets, but that is the closest color they had. But my local Napa Auto Parts says they can hook me up with the right color, so we're going to take care of this because this is getting pretty bad. So we're going to get that all sanded down, prime it, and then hopefully when my color is done being mixed, we can get this deck lid painted back the way it's supposed to be. And yes, we are going to try and keep this black stripe just because how cool it is. So I'm going to get to work doing that, set you guys up so you can watch me sand and fall asleep while you watch me do it. Alright guys, so trunk lid is sanded. Of course it ain't smooth, but it's smooth enough. Actually, no, it's a lot smoother than I thought it was going to be. I want to leave the relief right here where the paint stripe used to be. That'll give me a good template to go off when I re-add it. But we got her all sanded, got her mineral spirited, and normally I would go ahead and take this down to bare metal, but I don't think it's going to be necessary for this. It's got a good key to it. Sand it down with 180 grit, and all the little primer spots that were on the door and the front fender, they sanded right off, and the original paint's underneath it, so wow. So I got quite a bit of original paint. So I'm gonna go down to Napa here pretty soon after I tape off the trunk lid, and we're gonna, hopefully this is gonna be the correct match. So that's all we're gonna do on the deck lid. And if it is, then we can do the roof and then the hood. Of course, those are all gonna be, the hood especially is just gonna be flat black when it's all done, or satin black. But you know what? If we can get the right paint, that'd be awesome. And don't mind the shirt change. It's really warm today, and I'm working on my tan. So I'm gonna set you guys up and you watch me tape stuff up. For any eagle-eyed viewers out there, that's the catalog from Harbor Freight. Oh yeah. Alright guys, let's see how this has turned out. I've been on the phone with my buddy Steven up in Maine. Oh, we got some pretty bad stripes in the deck lid, but that's okay. And this is just epoxy primer, so it ain't meant to be a final paint. This is all going to get wet sanded and hopefully painted body color. But it's a lot better than rust, at least for now. It's so dang hot out that the paint literally almost dries as soon as it leaves the paint can. So, but that's a lot better than what it was. Oh, maybe we'll just leave it. Maybe we'll continue that. I don't know yet. But that's a start to it. Of course, when we go to actually paint things, we're going to be using the spray gun. Just didn't want to break out the gun today for such a little thing. So there's that. On to something else. Alright guys, welcome underneath the Dart. Don't mind the Journey playing in the background. I'm going to try and talk over as much as possible, but we're under here. It is a 741 case 8 3/4. And I just got everything cleaned up inside here. I still have to tap out these holes because they are full of dirt, but we are going to first figure out our gear ratio. I'm guessing this car is a 323 or like a 276, but we're about to find out. Hey guys, all right, Driveshaft is painted the most gaudy color it could have been, but it's the only paint I had left, so red it is. Had enough black to do those, but we're gonna get this baby stabbed in. And I'll show you guys when it's done, because it's going to be too much of a hassle to deal with the camera and all that other stuff, so I'll just show you when I'm done. Well, there it is, guys. Driveshaft is in. Looks like a giant glass pack. But it turns pretty freaking smooth. Oh, let me turn you the right way. Turns really good. Brand new U-joints are smooth as butter. I hate Allen heads, and I already got one that wanted to strip. So I may be running a single track for quite a while, but I didn't have any of the special bolts for these itty bitty bastards. And honestly, this actually worked out pretty good because you can use a ratchet on them. I didn't figure, so I brought an Allen head down here, and well, hell, where'd my ratchet go? There it is. You can get on one if it's in about so position. So it's kind of perfect, because normally you gotta sit up here with an end wrench, itty bitty end wrench, and just turn for like an hour. But they went in pretty easy, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get the check plug off here and check the oil in here, make sure there's plenty. I'm gonna see if this rear end will spin, if I can get the engine fired up, got any gas left in it. So there's that, another thing done. Well, here we go, guys. If you can't tell what we're about to do. Oh yeah, it's about to get real. Hang on. A little quiet riot. Maybe that's quiet riot, I can't remember. Screw it, don't care. If I'm wrong, let me know. Okay, you guys want to see this clusterfuck? Look at that, all undercoated. Now look at that, look at the J-bolt. Hopefully we can get that bad boy off. Oh, I found some gold paint for the drive shaft. Figured gold made more sense for the drive shaft, like it really matters, who cares? But yeah, the red was too gaudy, so went ahead and painted that real fast. Now I'm gonna try and get this old gas tank out, so maybe I get the new one in before I gotta go pick up my seats for this car. So see you guys in a second. It's amazing, you know, it's amazing how many people hate undercoating, but I tell you what, look at that bolt after I cleaned it off. It's literally like brand new underneath all that crap. So hopefully it won't fight us too much. I'm gonna get taking it off. All right, got the J-bolt out, got the strap loose, broke the tank free because that undercoating had glued it in place. Working on getting the filler neck out right now. Kind of regretting 415 in the floor, or the trunk floor, because I can't take these screws out. They're so filled with 415, I can't get to them anymore. So I'm gonna disconnect that vent line up there, see that guy right there, and hopefully I can get this thing ripped out of here without any more issues. We are very victorious, guys. Got it out. That's a pain in the ass. Look at that. So glad I didn't decide to try and run this tank. Oh, and I smell old gas like no other. Whew. That's got to be cleaned up really good. What do we got? Wow. That is definitely the original gas tank. Let's get that out and take a look at it. Lesson, don't forget things. Like I forgot to pull the filler neck after I dropped the gas tank, and the sending unit's still connected. God dang it. Well guys, we got it out. We got the piece of hose, and unfortunately we had to cut that wire because we're lazy, but let me know what it looks like inside there. Does it look good? Does it? Apparently you guys can't see. I can't see in there either. Let's go get a flashlight. All right. Oh wow. Yeah, she's done. That is so bad. I had to lose my little flashlight in there. Yeah. You know, the top of it's rusty and the bottom of it's rusty. There's still some moisture in there, but not very much. Yeah, tank's done. All right. Man, what a lot of work to get a gas tank out. Well, luckily the new straps are the same, even though we only need one, ain't two. I think we might just use the original because it's such good shape, really. But I think we're gonna have to reuse this sending unit. A buddy of mine told me the early A's have their own sending units, and the newer ones don't have the correct ohm reading. Oh hell, I could have just unplugged that instead of cutting it. Golly. Oh. Today's just ain't my day, apparently. Well, we're getting a lot done. Getting plenty of done, so let's keep trucking. Hey guys, and welcome back to another glorious day of warm, sunny Kansas weather without any rain. Look at that. There's even the sun. But we have the old gas tank out, all checked it out. Here's the original trunk, or sound isolator for the gas tank. It's in great shape. We'll worst it. We're going to reuse that. The old gas tank, which you saw, we need to get the plug out of there and get the sending unit out to assess how bad it is or how good it is. And I also last night went to Walmart and got some of that truck bed undercoating and cleaned the gas tank, sanded it, wiped it down, painted it, and that stuff sucks. It still ain't dry. Well, I guess it's drier now. But I put a coat of black paint on top of it because it was like rust colored, and I was like, that ain't gonna work. So hopefully this stuff actually dries so that way I can handle it and put it on and not get it all over my hands. Let's just flip it over. Yeah, see, there's the color. That's what it's been doing. It still ain't real strong. Yeah, look at that. That's the junk. So I'm gonna put some more paint on that, let that dry while I work on some other projects, but you guys will see what I'm gonna do. Stay tuned. Oh, and before I go, so I got the filler neck and a tub of vinegar along with one of my squirters, and we're cleaning that up because that was pretty rotten. And the vinegar is definitely doing its job, taking care of that, making it look nicer. Only downside to vinegar is it stinks. Something, garage stinks to high hell right now. So we're gonna get that out of the way so that way that don't accidentally get spilt. Oh God, I just spilt it. But we're gonna let that keep soaking and we're gonna get to work. All right guys, so working on a tag for the dart. Hopefully it works, but got the old sending unit out and well, it's junk. It's out, the freaking float's missing and it's stiff, so yeah. I could better reuse that. We may not get the proper fuel rating, but it's fine. Getting ready to put that lock ring in, got that going. Got my buddy Ron's shifter plate TIG welded up. Look at that. That's for his max wedge race car, a real deal max wedge car. It's still hot. But yeah, got it all welded up for him. So, TIG welder, hell of a good purchase, but I'm gonna keep working, guys. All right, guys, gas tank is ready to go in. We just gotta jack the car up. Just give you a little look underneath here, how it looks. Looks like a car. So, got the filler neck cleaning still. I'm gonna let it soak maybe another day or so just to get all the rust cleaned out. We just gotta get the car jacked back up, get the gas tank in here, hook the fuel line up, which I blew out. Dad's already blown out once, so that's been blown out a couple times. So, let's get to it. It's in. And check out how that awesome Walmart undercoating worked. It's peeling off. That shit sucks. Don't waste your money on it. I'm gonna get on here with some black paint, touch it up in a lot of places. Look at that. I noticed that yesterday. We're missing a little washer and nut for the shock. That don't surprise me. All right, so let's get to work doing everything else. All right, guys, so J-bolt's all done. Tank's all hooked up, sending unit, everything. Even attached this little funky strap that was on here. It's a little metal clip. Put it on there. So we're all ready to rock and roll. This is done. Looks pretty good. We're gonna come in here and touch up some of these spots where the undercoating and paint didn't like each other. That undercoating literally just, look at this. Comes right off. What a pile of crap. Seriously, don't waste your money on that stuff. But the tank is done. All right, just want to show you guys the filler neck. Cleaned up pretty damn good, except for in there, because I had this end soaking, because this end looked like it was just rotten. It still ain't the greatest, but it's a lot cleaner and it'll work now. I'm gonna try and adapt this later A-body gas cap, because as it is, these tabs stick out a little too far, so we're gonna cut this, or maybe modify this, but we're gonna try and get this baby to work, because I like it. It's chrome, it's NOS. I want to use it instead of one of those expensive ones, so let's get to work. Well, thanks to Dad. Thanks to Dad, we got the daggone diggy dag put in. That was a little fight and a half. Getting that filler neck in there, you had to push it like all the way that way.
Gasket and everything.
Yeah, that was a pain in the butt, but it's in there. I can clamp that oil. Put a little paint on that because I thought there was gonna have more there, but there it is. Go get that gas cap, Dad. Go get that gas cap. All right, we got the gas cap now. Just show off that it just does what it's supposed to. Bam. $5 NOS chrome later A body gas cap. Everybody wants like 50 bucks for one on eBay for an early A. So all you got to do is just open that hole up a little bit, and then that son of a gun works, and it looks better too. Bam. All right, I'm off to an adventure. I'll be back. I just got back from Carbondale, and we got bucket seats out of a 65 Barracuda, and they're gold, and the foam's crunchy, but they got all the chrome trim on them. At least the chrome trim, like here, this is the driver's seat, this is the bad seat, but there's supposedly a pair of white seat covers on for A bodies only. See if we could snag those for the $185. Comes with a back seat cover too, all brand new, pearl white. So clean these up, see if they fit and whatnot, but you guys won't see that till another video. But just want to show you what I went and picked up. Hey guys, don't mind the appearance. Stayed up real late replying to your comments, which is getting kind of a pain. Hang on. Okay. And but I'm still going to keep replying to all of them as long as I can afford to. Took about an hour and a half to reply to every single comment last night. But working on the Dart again today. I need to take a shower, but I just can't bring myself to take a shower because it's so damn hot today. I just soaked myself in cold water, and we're out here working. Let me show you what we got done. There's our seats. We got them cleaned up. There will be a video on how to revitalize old foam and vinyl coming up for that. And I went ahead and got the trim piece back on here. I cleaned it up, and the trunk lock is in there, brand new. That's all pretty easy stuff, but I'm gonna get ready to work on putting the grill in, because it's about time this grill went back in. So I'm gonna set you up and let you guys enjoy me fiddling around trying to get that to fit. I guess Mom's gonna help me put the grill in now. Michael and we pulled the grill back out because we had it in there, and we decided to go and assemble the headlight buckets because it's gonna be an absolute cocksucker to put them on. So Mom's gonna help me get the grill put in. You can do your turn now. And then I'll make it up. Huge shout out to my badass mom for jumping in and helping me work on the Dart. And for helping me polish the grill out with 4/0 steel wool. Love you, Mom. Welcome back to another exciting day of Dart workage and, you know, that kind of fun stuff. I apologize if I sound like crap. I'm kind of tired, kind of beat down, kind of feeling sick a little bit, but we're going to keep plugging away at this Dart because it's the only way it's ever going to get done. Mom helped me put the grill in, and we shined it up with some steel wool, and it don't look too bad, really. Cleaned up pretty good, even though it's all beat to hell. Look at that bucket. I mean, it's literally just trashed, but it worked pretty good. Got to find that piece of trim that goes on the hood. That'd be nice to find that. And I don't know if I showed you, wet sanded all this. That looks pretty good. Put the filler piece on the back there, so it's back on. Today we're gonna work on brakes, because brakes are the next thing. And then I'm not worried about, I figure I need to get the seats and the shifter in to drive it. Well, a lot of good that does when you ain't got brakes. I mean, we could just put a parachute on the back of the car or something, but we'll get normal brakes. They need to get redone anyway, so we are going to get that master cylinder ripped off, because I went to go take the bolt off, but it's already stripped out, or stripped off. I mean, it's almost completely round around there, so that original one is done. I got a brand new one, and O'Reilly Auto Parts is bringing me in some parts, so we're gonna get this bad girl off and see if we get that new one on there. Maybe see if we can maybe go through the drum brakes all four corners, make them all work, because then we can start worrying about making seats fit and the shifter, and then we might be able to get this thing to move. But we'll find out, won't we? So in order to change out a master cylinder, I mean, it's pretty simple stuff. You have a pin basically right there, a bolt, and that's what connects the plunger to the master cylinder. See, this thing actually works pretty good. If that damn bolt wasn't stripped out, we could probably reuse this thing, but we got brand new and they were cheap. Then you got the 4 bolts on the outside actually bolted on, so we're gonna get all this crap taken off
and I'll see you when we're done.
You know, it's a damn miracle that we can order parts that fit our over 50-year-old cars that are perfectly the same. Especially for like 20 bucks or 30 bucks, whatever that new one cost. Only thing I'm going to probably do is I'm going to clean up this original top. It's way different looking, looks more correct. Clean that one up and swap it over to this one. Of course, these things are bare cast iron, they got a little oil residue, so after we bench blade this, I'm going to clean that up, paint this, and then work on installing it. Wow, it's going way too easy. Something's going to go wrong. Alright, Dad got the master cylinder all bench bled, and I'm going to put some clear coat on it because I didn't have any cast iron looking paint, so we're going to let that dry for a while. And I'm going to head out, go do some stuff. I'm going to be back, and we'll get this baby put on there. And maybe we might have brakes, or maybe we might as well just go ahead and pull all the wheels off and go through all the brake drums. But we're going to find out, because that old master cylinder actually was really clean inside. Let me show you. Alright, so got some of these grippy type things, which first time one of those ever worked. Pulled that out. Did you see how clean it is inside of here? It's remarkably clean. I'm wondering if maybe replace this with, I don't know, most master cylinders you get nowadays look nothing like this. They look like the newer style, which have an extra fitting in the bottom, and the flange right here is a little thicker. But I don't know, I probably ought to just pull the brakes apart and go through them. So I got some new wheel cylinders coming, so probably just go ahead and do that just to be on the safe side, because you don't want brake failure. So see you guys in a bit. Got the master cylinder put on, put all new bolts, just put some lock washers on there because I didn't like the idea of reusing the originals, but she looks really good. Got about 3 coats of semi-gloss clear on there, so that should protect it. Yeah, it's just something about reusing old bolts. They're fine, or old nuts, they're fine, but might as well make it look nice. All right, guys, welcome back to another grueling day of the Dart. Yeah, it's pretty late in the day. I've just been doing a bunch of odds and ends, trying to get that one brake line fixed, but screw it. I had to go rob another block off of another rear end I had. I think one of the flares and it's messed up, so probably gonna have to swap that out. Yeah, that one's dirty inside, but hopefully gonna get that figured out so that way we get the brakes working. But let me show you what I just got done mounting. Seats in, seats in. This seat I went ahead, mounted, it's in there really good. Now since this is a 65 seat and a 66 floor pan, I had to put 2 new holes in it. Luckily, either of your holes will line up. See, like over there, I can use those factory seat holes on the far side, or I can use these ones. Well, this seat I had to use the outside holes because they wouldn't line up here closer to the tunnel. So that seat I'm gonna mount the same. I already put it through the outer holes, and see, I took a paint marker, set my big ass down, and held it down and marked around it, and I'm gonna take my center and punch that, drill out that hole, and get that other seat mounted. Pretty easy to do. You just want to make sure your seat's square, and that when you're sitting in the car, you know, I probably did a couple different test sits, make sure you're comfortable. Now, this is a little car, and I'm a big man, so I'm reminding myself that it's gonna be all like sitting in the Javelin. So as you can see, there's where my thigh is. I got about a fist's worth between it and the steering wheel, maybe a little more. Of course, I wish the seat would go back further. I can adjust the seat to go back a little bit further, but I mean, it's gonna be pretty good to put the shifter right about so. And that'll be pretty comfortable. You know, arm won't be too outstretched. I can always move it back if I need to. But it's just all the kind of test fitting you need to do when you're putting a car together that ain't going back together the right original way. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, all you do is took that paint marker, and then we're going to kind of see, actually right there, you can kind of see where that bolt was. So that's going to be center. And then we come in center. And now we just take our drill, pop, let the studs fall through. Of course, we're going to have to plug all these holes from the previous guy where he mounted his seats. That one's a factory hole, but we're going to have to plug all these big holes, so I'm going to go down and get some grommets for those, plug them up. And their factory holes have like some rubber sleeves in them, which would probably help, so that way the seat don't sit there and just bounce around. So probably gonna try and find something like that, but that's what we're doing. Kind of boring shit, but just wanted to let you see. All right, let me give you some schooling here. So you see we got our stud sticking through. Boom, and there's one hidden up inside that brace. All right, so this is our stud. It's sticking down through the floor. And even though we're putting these through the factory bracings, it would be very unwise just to put the stud and then say a washer, lock washer, and the nut. So what we're doing is we're putting a much bigger washer to spread the load. So that bad boy is going to go up against the floor. That's going to spread the load. And then we'll have the little guy to adapt it to the stud. Then we'll have a lock washer. Then we'll have a nut. And then we're actually going to come in with a second nut and jam that nut on there. And it's going to be overkill. But you know what? These seats ain't coming out. At least for that such reason. So I'm gonna get under there, set you guys up, and let you watch me flounder around underneath this incredibly low car, which I didn't think was this low. Well, we got ourselves a pair of seats. That one wiggles a little bit. I don't know why it does that. Let's see here. What do we got? That's because it's not sunk all the way down. That'd be fine. The passenger's leg room is not as important, but they got plenty of leg room for this little car. Pretty happy with it. Driver's seat's got to sit back further because obviously he's a big guy. Making progress, guys. And just wanted to show you, I came out here earlier and I was just eyeballing the dart. You may not be able to see it, but I was looking at the height of the seats, and the driver's seat was leaning hard that way. And I was like, huh, what could possibly have caused that? Well, these seats actually have little camber adjusters. I don't even know if that's the right term, but they can. Let me just show you. Right there. So you can raise and lower. There's 3 settings. So I ended up putting on the highest setting and it leveled it out. So it looks great now. So that's what's going on today. Well, guys, I don't know if this is going to be it or not for the end of this video, but since it's raining, I want to show you something that's pretty daggone cool. We're just gonna crawl in the old dirt. Oh yeah. So we got our ignition key. We pretend to pump it a couple of times. Oh yeah. Check this shit out. So we can turn the speed down, turn it back up, and returns. Everything's working. Even the blinkers work. I don't know if you can see how, but the reflection of Dad's pickup, this blinker over here, driver's side's on. So cool. Even the little amp gauge works. Look at that. It sits there and she wiggles. That is so cool. Alright. We're done for now. It is really hot inside this car, by the way. Those headers. This black floor. Man, it's warm in here. And oh crap. How am I getting out of this car? We might be in trouble. Anyways, guys, for my suffering, drop a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I hope to see you guys in the next one of the epic saga of the Yard Dart. Because hopefully in the next video, we'll have that shifter in this baby, or maybe it's already in there. I don't know. I don't know what part of this is going to be the ending, but you know what? We're going to hopefully be driving this son of a gun. So stay tuned, as always. Jed Scott, signing off. Bye-bye. P.S. guys, I have the door handle. I'm not that dumb.